happening, Magnus? I just got done watching House of the Dragon. I'm going to start calling the King Palpatine. He looks like a Sith Lord now. Jesus Palpatine with the long gray hair. My God, he looks decrepit and stanky. Alright, so this episode begins with a time skip. I figured it out a few seconds in. I was like, wait a minute. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, is this supposed to be her having the baby? What's her name? Rhaenyra? Am I starting to remember the names? Rhaenyra and Daemon. That's all I know right now. So, so she's having a baby. This appears to be, I believe, the third child that she's had. So, it's a 10-year time skip. We are no longer seeing the last actress. I was getting used to her. I liked her. I was getting used to her. She's gone. The black gay prince that she married, he's no longer the same actor. He's being played by somebody else. Her friend, the Queen, is being played by somebody else now, too. So she no longer has her original lover. We find out that all the babies are white. They are not mulatto. They are not mixed. And there's this whole, and I believe he's the son of the king's right hand, which is who we all thought would be the right hand after the queen's father left. Anyway, so there's a lot of scandal going on in the halls of the kingdom. And yeah, you know, the king doesn't like it. He turns a blind eye to it. It is what it is. Her old lover gets into a fight in the courtyard while they're training all the sons how to fight with swords. Because her old lover says, you know, the way you you're very attentive to them, basically, with how your training goes. You think you were training your cousin, a brother, a son? Yo, he beat the fuck out of her last lover. Beat the hell out of him. I was like, oh, the tables turned here real fast. And he's like, thought so. I'm like, uh-huh. So everyone knows the scandal that's going on. Meanwhile, the kids are being trained with how to teach their dragons to breathe fire on live animals. One of the kids is being made fun of. They send him a pig as his dragon. Trying to think here. Daemon is living somewhere else. His wife's pregnant. The black girl from the last episode, she's pregnant. They've got 2 other girls. She eventually ends up giving birth in a way that I've never seen before. It was like she was in doggy style position. I've never seen that before. And I guess, you know, whoever the doctor was trying to, I guess, if that was the position, he was trying to get it out of her. But the baby wouldn't come. You know, this chick went outside and committed suicide with her dragon. Screamed whatever words it is to breathe fire until the dragon lit her ablaze. I was like, yo. Really? I didn't know what was going to happen because he told Daemon he could cut it out, but, you know, she wouldn't survive and he didn't know if the baby would survive. And I was like, okay, this mirrors the whole thing with, you know, the last queen. Let me see what else here. The queen doesn't like everything going on. So the dude with the limp, he had a limp, didn't he? He had a cane or whatever. Is he her right hand or something? Like, who is he? is he her lover? Like, anyway, he set it up so all these prisoners got released. They cut their damn tongues out so they couldn't say nothing. And because the king's right hand wanted to leave because of all the scandal, I think they killed him and the son. Help me out here if I'm not remembering properly. I try to remember as much as I can. Now, Rhaenyra wants to leave also. Rhaenyra's leaving. She's telling her husband it's time to go. And he's out in the courtyard crossing swords with his lover. And he don't want to leave. But she says, we're going to need more swords. Why don't you bring him along? So he's like, yeah, she's letting you come. This episode, man, I'm just like, the queen went to him crying, I never asked for this. And he's like, I'm sure you will reward me. This episode was nuts. Man. Now I gotta get used to these new actors. I'll give this episode a 4 out of 5 woos. This shit is good. This is a good series, man. And I'm now hearing scandal about some of the actors or an actor or actress or whatever saying it's a bunch of woke shit, making people mad now. It's kind of like, listen, the show is really fucking good. Now you want to piss fans off talking woke. I don't even know what that is, but with the review, I figured I'd speak on it because people send me stuff all the time. My God. My reaction is up on Patreon and YouTube memberships. Go over there and enjoy. My God. How does shit happen? Scandalous. 10 million subscribers. Whoa.